When the enemy piles up trumped-up sources. Welcome. This will be a more free-form video, cause I want to take something off my chest, and I'll probably end up repeating and reinforcing some of the points we already know, but it's still needed in this feminist dystopia we live in. What to do when the feminists dogpile with their bullshit propaganda studies? I was reading the comment section on a City Crushers video, and someone there asked to tackle a YouTuber called Feminist Cat Lady. It's a name to mock men that cope about feminists being lonely. This kind of reappropriation only works for women, so men do not copy it. I took a look at some of her latest videos. Her channel is all about going after the low-hanging fruit, the worst grifters, tradcons, controlled opposition, to gaslight men about feminism being so good. I just listened to the first minutes of the video on Pearl. She's just a grifter, I don't even care to repeat what we already know at this point, but I want to focus on the feminist. She just spews such obvious lies, such as women get custody of the children because men don't care. And then, if you scroll down to the comment section and the sources, it has general vague bullshit like it's too easy to build a career on misogyny. There's no such thing. Pearl's career as a grifter is built on misandry because she scams men pretending to be a woman on their side. So here's what it is. It's so easy to scam men when you are a woman. And then the resources. It's full of feminist links of feminist hijacked organization claiming to be for men, wanting to detox from the quotation needed red pill ideology, and by that she obviously means any kind of pro-male, anti-feminist, self-respecting man, but will hide behind the manosphere boogeyman instead as the usual feminist tactic. There are even entire feminist subreddits dedicated to lie to men. One I already tackled in the past, and it's called Ask Feminists. I am going to double down on what I already said. The original purpose of the subreddit was to lie to men. This post that is being linked around, full of resources and studies, is proof. Now, I've read the comments in Mr. Pink and Yellow response video from on the comments. Come tell me weak framing on my face if you dare. Everything I said is 100% correct. You can strawman me how much you like, making it look like I claimed that women showing their dominance online makes feminism automatically expose itself and fail, when it's very obvious that we still have to do the work on spreading the message first. But I'll say this again. Women going on that Reddit dedicated to lie to men and claiming that this is too good of a treatment for men, I exposed that happening in my previous video, is going against the feminist strategy, so we can just use it and point it out. And this is what I'm doing, because it's a possible solution to the question I asked earlier in the beginning, how to deal with all the sources that validate each other. You just look at the bigger picture. Instead of listening to what the feminists say, which can be debunked, it also takes a lot of time, you can look at what they do. You don't need to be a genius to recognize the harm that feminism as a hate movement has done to men, and is still doing. Case on point, instead of going after each and every one of these links of feminists telling men how good their hateful movement is, just look at how they behave in their subreddits against men who stands up for themselves even slightly. And sure, you can also open up a couple of them. They're just filled with obvious lies, like feminists freed men from gender roles. If you're not a feminist, you are in that garbage controlled opposition collection of straw men called the manosphere. That's just a false dichotomy fallacy, by the way. But you don't need to. Just a couple more things to conclude. Feminists are always networking and can build a great amount of propaganda. There are those who are smart and plan ahead, and those who do not even care to do what is best long term, because they feel invincible and they are not made to face any consequences. Men, on the other side, need to train in rejecting feminism completely, without feeling any shame, because so many feminist gaslighting strategies rely on this sense of guilt, like this red pill detox subreddit to bring men back to feminism. They just give them a shadow of female validation and boom, they can be turned into even more attack dogs against their fellow men. the male sex needs to evolve.